We should have seen it coming. February 28th, 2010, a date which will live in infamy. Our boys in blue were beaten before the eyes of the whole world at the game of ice hockey. We all hung our heads in shame as we were forced to stand beneath that maple leaf, made to listen to someone else's national anthem. You could almost hear the collective licking of our northern neighbors' chops as they realized the USA's only one weakness. We're not that good on the frozen pond. So a cabal of generals within the Canadian Armed Forces hatched a plan. They would erase our long-standing line of defense against Great White Northern aggression, and using a green technology doomsday device, they slowly reversed our precious global warming. Look outside the room right now. A new age of ice is upon us. Their advance, like Quebecois tourists driving in the fast lane, was slow and methodical. With no NHL team to defend it, Seattle was the first city to fall. And we tried to fight back, but it was no use. Our Air Force was grounded by swarms of suicide geese. The Navy crippled by strategically placed icebergs. The Army? Let's just say you don't bring a machine gun to a polar bear fight. And the day that they blasted the face of George Washington off of Mount Rushmore and replaced it with Wayne Gretzky, the resistance collapsed. Panicked American refugees began pouring over the Mexican border, the red maple now waving over the White House. And we survived in the United American Provinces of Lower Canada, but they began to change us. We were more polite, less willing to wave around a loaded handgun shouting, "Who wants some, huh? Who wants some?" Distances were measured in meters, temperatures reported in centigrade. No one knew what the fuck was going on. They denied our God-given right to die in a gutter, broken, penniless of an easily treatable illness. I remember when my father was taken away. On a 2-week government-paid holiday to Aruba, clutching the plane tickets in his hand, he shouted, "Avenge me!" And we tried, Papa, we tried, but we were too busy getting drunk on Labatt's Blue and planning our next trip to the Edmonton Folk Festival. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And now, due to the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, I must begin this poem over in French. Nous devrons vous venir. Quand nos garçons dans la bleue abattus, avant il nous demande entière. No! This is a bridge I will not cross. They cannot make me speak in French. I will resist, proudly dipping my freedom fries in ketchup, not poutine, pouring Vermont maple syrup all over my freedom toast, replacing my toque with a foam dome with 2 shitty cans of American beer. And I will not let them change everything about us from A to Z, because it is Z, not Z, Z! We will drive the syrup drinkers back across the 49th parallel north, raise Old Glory once again, take away everyone's health care, even if they paid for it, then give the upper class a tax cut, and then really stick it to the poor, like we used to do when we knew what it meant to be Americans. So let me say it so you can hear it. Oh, Canada. Je ne pas encore commencé à combattre. I have not yet begun to fight. Come on.